They've just been updating that bag of tricks.
We are off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. The second map is live, and a few windows and T-spawn shot out. As we'll see Yuri alone towards the A ramp, showing a little bit of presence as his teammates prepare themselves to strike towards B, potentially through the stairs and indeed middle.
Yeah, mid to B pistols. Very common out of FURIA. Now, tabseN is going to have to hard clear Yuri. He's there to responsible for this. And, oh, I should have favored the Glock a little. tabseN good for it. And anticipating drop! Oh. Wow. tabseN just rolling back the years on the second frag.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Still an opportunity to win this one, or at least get the bomb down. One player in towards the B site, and that's going to be Keto, as they will commit. If he can get one, that's around guaranteed. If he goes down with nothing, though, there could be a chance to fight back into this one. There's the all-important frag. He's delaying the plant as well. He's done enough.
He's done significant damage to KSCERATO. Could be run on and will. Executed by faveN. A quick double. 2 clicks to the USP, and Big practically flawless in their defensive pistol.
Yeah, just very active stuff. Love the opener from tabseN there. If there's one round that he still finds so much success on, it's pistol rounds. His first bullet accuracy is up there with the best in the world. That second one is just beautiful.
Well done from Keto as well, tracking that jumping player. Needed one, as Henry outlined, and he did deliver, just to make sure that that didn't spiral in any capacity. Okay, well, FURIA, absent of the plant, but still going to be coming in hot with an interesting smorgasbord of pistols.
Yeah, Julie, CZs, Tech-9s, everything you could ask for, really. But we'll have a look what they've got in terms of utility. 4 smokes and a big lean here. Need to get control of the steps first. Set up the execution, but Keto here will deny access with the smoke for now.
Super defensive smoke. Like, a lot of teams smoking stairs now. He's opted to just try and channel them into that first quad side. Oh, Keto. He's going to have a lot to deal with. Don't molly him. Flash is good from Yuri. One and done. Art pushes through, pushing the smoke. And a second on the CZ75. Art has done more than you could have asked of him. And safe good on the Tech-9 as well. Big. Those celebrations have been cut short.
Machine, you already mentioned it, the way that he smokes that right up close, that's why people don't like to do that. The T's get to set up right behind, they use it as a staging area, and what you think is going to be a smoke to actually funnel them in one direction is actually buying them enough space that they can just put together that offense, and that's why that hit was so potent.
Like, Art got to essentially come out on at his own volition when he desired, and I mean, that CZ75, you can see why it does pack a punch. And it feels like, you know, when we talk about Hunter CZ, he always seems to find 2. You know, there is a lot of capacity for it if you're very good with the gun. It's a very hard counterplay for him, jumping out of the smoke. The poor boy didn't have many options ahead of him, but brilliant work from FURIA. And yeah, already Big Clan going to be tutting their tongue.
Yeah, this is the worst place to be now. Winning the pistol on the CT side, losing the follow-up, and everyone going down. Your money's in the bin. And excellent work from the CZ. Double kill there for Art as we get into round number 3. They'll have all the advantages you could ask for, and it will indeed be a force from Big. They will have to respond in kind, as they'll have themselves 3 pistols, 1 for mass for Crimbo, a defuse kit, so we'll see what they can make of it, but safe, he's not wasting any time as he tries to access the B-bomb site here. They're actually going full send, and it's a lovely shot from Keto, trying to fend them off.
He's so blind, no vision, and now fades to black for Keto. Yuri onto Art. Need more out of Yuri's MP9. The nade looks so well placed. They've got one right back. Taste of shrapnel. Dumping his util. He knows he's being pushed on. Trying to delay as Drop can spray. 2 of the 3 required of him. KSCERATO deadly through the smoke onto Crimbo. Tracers betray him. And now that 1v1 established. tabseN versus KSCERATO. Bomb down and retrievable, but 70 seconds for this battle between 2 great minds.
Yeah, he will simmer off for a second here. KSCERATO working out his options, and that might not be the most viable one. It's Molotov on top of the bomb, and tabseN starting to reposition. Coming behind him, actually.
He's been quite quick about this. So he's gone through T-spawn, finds himself there now. KSCERATO, when will he work it out? Imagine if he goes CT. Like, how deep does he clear? That's enough for him. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Time check. Can we get a tabseN check?
This is working for tabseN.
Yeah, he's actually just about there on stairs. It's going to be about KSCERATO's afterplant. Oh, he faked it. tabseN, the big brain.
No way.
I think he gets away with this.
That's a tough one, KSCERATO. I need to see it from his POV. How has he gotten away with that? He was already quite tagged. Damage from tabseN, didn't find the head, and a little late to notice. It felt like someone had told him he could see him. You know, like it was like, you can see him, and that adjustment took him a little too long. Well, here it comes.
Yeah, let's have a look. It was key to opening things up with that Desert Eagle. It was a bit of a B rush coming through with some utility behind it as well, but excellent work on that 5-7. tabseN gets himself 2 huge frags there. Can't close things out, and it's really important that FURIA won that. You can see he's now full eco, 4 big, up against the 4 AKs and the AWP, so 3-1, looking like it's completely locked in.
Came down to a one-on-one.
Yep. Yeah. Definitely felt like tabseN had sightline of him, though, just a little bit earlier than that, but just refused to pull the trigger, wanted a cleaner shot. All right, the USP rush right down the ramp. He's able to find a single kill, but Crimbo right there behind the sandbags, just poking Art, and that's going to do it for him. Taken down with a beautifully placed grenade by Drop.
What was your sport growing up, Maui? Can we guess, Henry? What kind of sport does Maui strike you as playing?
Let's think about American
maybe
sports.
Yeah, American.
Maybe lacrosse.
Let's say there's basically 4 American sports. It's not lacrosse, by the way.
Okay, right. That's gone.
There's basketball, baseball, football, and hockey.
Yeah.
Those are the main ones people would pick up.
Yeah. Did you dabble in any of those?
I thought you guys were gonna guess.
Oh, fine.
I would say maybe baseball then.
Oh,
I played
a strong arm on him.
I played just a little league, really. That was
Little
about it. Yeah, and I was an all-star a couple times, which is something. But
I don't know what that means.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it's
neither do
just
I.
An all-star in Little League. Oh yeah.
You're usually separated by, this is gonna be a long story. Actually.
Okay.
Maybe another time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll come back.
We'll do it
to
on the couch. This couch, we can talk about anything.
It's true. That's part of its design philosophy.
Really big B emphasis, though, from FURIA in this game. You can see that they're testing it quite a bit early on. Doesn't seem like they really respect Keto's early nade procedures, and thus they have taken that space, and Art wants to crunch with him.
Yeah, he's very good at this. You can throw that one smoke. And, ooh, not if Keto repels the invaders. It's damage, it's Art wrapping and found. Good from Hype, but Safe's taken down Faven, so the B site's open for business. No one occupying it from Big as it stands. Smokes are up, and Hype flashed through that smoke. When does he choose to strike? Upon the fade, vision, of at least one. He's got a real cheeky spot here. KSCERATO has no idea. Hyped. A good double to bring Big a second. Triple in total.
Yeah, they needed that as well. This was starting to spiral as they find their second round. 3 players survive, and Hype with a hat trick. Just what the docs were ordered, and money's still strong for FURIA, and it looks like a tactical timeout for both teams to compose themselves as we get into round number 6. Actually a technical pause, just a note from Big, so I'm sure we'll be underway momentarily. Great maneuver here from Hypes.
The smoke that Hype's playing around right there, I'm pretty sure that they threw that one in order to carve out just a little bit of space for that take, and yeah, it seemed like FURIA, they had a bit more utility left over, but they just didn't know where they wanted to place it. Just guns out, and that actually let Big dictate the battlefield.
I was curious about Hat Trick's origins, Hank. It's from cricket, apparently.
Is it really?
Yeah, a bowler who retired 3 batsmen with 3 balls in a row would have to be was entitled to a new hat at the expense of the club.
Okay, that's actually a pretty cool little factoid, as we'll see a fast B play come in once again. Double kill for Safe this time. Hype pulling it back. Key frag from KSCERATO. Now, do they continue with the B pressure? They have plenty of time, of course. 1 minute 35. tabseN with the reaction towards the A ramp, trying to flank. They don't commit. They'll hold. Bomb juggled around towards the back of KSCERATO here. 2 players very low indeed, so this round not said and done just yet.
Oh, hey, yeah, I'd just love to see a game where Hype doesn't get caught out by any of these. Oh, guys, they're so low HP. Oh my God! It cost him his life, but that is a brave maneuver. No doubt about it. Brave is the word I'll choose to use. I think Maui might have other words in mind, but we'll go for brave.
Brave works here.
It does. It does. And so
most oppers definitely would just opt to play back in B. You have the right weapon for it. You can just play around that default cover. But yeah, I think we're going to start seeing, the good and the bad with Hype. We're seeing a lot of good in these early tournaments with him, but that's a moment where sometimes you could just hold on. But FURIA, they've chosen a brilliant option. tabseN rotated over away from A. He's given up all that space, and he finds himself without a paddle.
Well, he'll give it a good go at least. He has got 100 HP, a defuse kit, and some key pieces of utility, the smoke and the incendiary. would have to be perfectly placed to stand a chance with this one. Smoking on top of the bomb. Molotoving at a key choke point. If it's towards heaven, that could be enough. But how does he know they're there? You would assume they're towards ramp, but here we go.
It's just not a ramp plant, so he's worked that out at least, but he knows
Oh,
it's
it's
trouble. Yeah. Wow, they played that so well. Like, that's just a textbook. 2 versus 1, playing their advantage. The fact that they waited for tabseN to be pushed up towards heaven before he even started the plant really established intentions and made tabseN's retake all the more harder, all the more difficult.
Yeah, but these openers from FURIA have been incredibly brutal for Big. They're consistently taking this B main space, and Big has not found any real answer to fight FURIA back on it. It is just too easy for them to get that area, and we always talk about A ramp as the position to watch out for on this map, but FURIA turning the meta on its head a little bit by opting for the early B pops.
It's typical, isn't it, of FURIA? They're so good at finding new and innovative ways to make the T side meta shift.
We'll slow things right down for now. Up against the pistols of Big. Not really a partial buy, more of an eco with just 2 players of Kevlar here. A stack towards the scaffolding area. See tabseN at the front of the pack. Yuri waiting for any inquisitive CTs to show their head. But for now, we head to the 1-minute mark. Still with the majority of their smokes and flashes. And they'll coordinate the bomb over towards A. But bear in mind, that's where the stack lies. Should be fine. We'll see what Yuri can make of it. Molotov should be perfectly placed here. That's the cue for them to swing. Double kill will do.
Yeah, delivered. Absolutely. Essentially flawless. That T-smoke does give FaveN a little bit of an element of surprise. Save. Spots Keto and a good dig if Art goes down. We've got a round, but no. Playing around the smoke well. FaveN pushed it. Puts it all onto Keto's dig and perfection. KSCERATO delivers the headshot necessary. 5 in the bank already on this T side.
Looking pretty dicey here for Big.
Yeah.
Obviously want to extend the series, but they've got to bring this one back. They've got a gun round coming up for themselves. The long side stack not really working out with these pistols, and for FURIA, I've just loved in this match so far how composed they've seemed on the T side. They're not just throwing their lives away, as it feels like that's where the critics really feast on Art. Just so frequently you're seeing these meaningless deaths, but this time around, it's been looking good today.
Yeah, hasn't been any of them, really.
Really. It's been incredibly clean.
Yeah, you don't see many teams operate towards middle as often as FURIA are right now, but it's been very successful. But FaveN 1 step ahead of it this time. Great positioning, takes down the boosted player, and they've got an early man advantage here. But mid control still in the hands of the Brazilians now as Art encroaches towards the elevator position.
Yeah, FaveN has called for a backup, and he's going to need it now. He's hearing a lot of steps towards construction, and off angle adjusted for Keto. FaveN got a lot to deal with, needs to reposition. Art on the hunt, rotate through. Art, a threat, a constant thorn in their side. He gets Crimbo down too. This could be on. Safe across with the bomb. Art already found the multi-kill. Can he build upon it? tabseN knocks another out of the equation. Only Art would need an ace clutch. And he's on his way to get there. We were talking about his T-side calling. Look at his T-side fragging. Doesn't get the last bullet necessary. FaveN brought low. Oh, and he gets another one. Art could do it right here, right now! Art! It's poetry in motion! Lives up to the namesake. That is gorgeous.
Unbelievable round. We knew he had it in him, but my God, he delivers on all fronts there. 1 versus 4, taking them down kill by kill, and as soon as his teammates removed, you knew he had a chance in that one. What a delivery that was.
What a beautiful display of mechanics, too. Just pre-firing the corners of every wall. He recognizes how little HP he has to work with, that he, even though playing against the bad geometry, he has to find a way in on some of these kills, and he does so. That is just wonderful stuff from Art. You rarely see him in the clutch.
Yeah, right. We were joking in the green room like, oh, there's one thing I'll say about, he's a closer. Well, he is. He closes hard. And Big Clan, they're still feeling the echoes and reverberations of Art's massive play.
Yeah, that's a back-breaking round, and trying to respond there. A couple of pistol frags found. Big fighting back here. 5 on 3 in their favor. Still a chance of a FURIA, but it's an uphill battle now. Safe to lead the charge as they try and break through towards the A side now, but great reaction from the CTs operating in this Wolfpack mentality as they trade out kills here. It's getting chaotic now. Yuri towards the sandbags, needs to find a frag if possible, can't connect the dots, he's being surrounded.
He needs help. Safe's there.
Oh.
Backs a turn for a moment, but Faven with the headshot. Big Clan, an immediate response to the clutch of Art. The ace from Art now. Big Clan on the pistols. Looking to post a third. This could be massive. What's Yuri supposed to do? They confirm he's still hanging around the sandbags. Don't need to overextend. Don't need to force the issue. Hyped and Crimbo. No armor on Hyped. He really wants a fair fight. Does get it. Immediate trade. And Big Clan. They punish straight out of the gates of Furia off the back of that clutch.
That's a lot of what we've been seeing, though, from Big. If you even roll this back to Nuke, it's just been these really chaotic rounds, the ones with pistols, half-buys that have been working out for them. They obviously have the firepower to make this competitive series, but Furia, this time, they're going to be licking their wounds after just getting run over by this Fury, this cascading, these pistol players just running at them.
So, they will answer back and got a few pistols themselves this time. 2 AKs, 2 Tech 9s, and a MAC-10. We'll see if they pick up the pace here, operating towards the A ramp once again. tabseN way to the sandbags. Flashbang's going through, and he's going to take a swing off of that, but Safe will find him. This time opening kill for Fury. They might just commit off the back of this. Hyped hits an essential shot there with the AWP. Slows the pace down, and he wants a bit more.
He's trapped, he's trapped. Forced to smoke his way out. It's a good move. Will delay. And they're flashing for info. Yeah, they want to go for it. Safe anticipating it. Crosshair's placed very well for this duel. The line up! Oof, damn, dink to the back of head of Faven, but lives on as Crimbo falls. Faven needs something, and he will surely go down. Yuri off the short side for 1. Meets Hyped Orb. Smoke to draw attention towards Crane's side as he works short. I like this. It's inspired. Hype's not falling for it. Can't miss this shot. Cannot miss this shot.
Yeah, it doesn't have to peek either. KSCERATO should be walking into him, but he's aware the push might be coming in return. Down to the 1 versus 1. He did overstep the mark. Hunting for that all-important info has left us down to a 1 versus 1. k1to, a great tournament for him so far. Has the AK in hand and incendiary smoke, HE. 30 seconds remain.
Just expected the flank. k1to, though, locks it down for Big. A much-needed round building off the back of that pistol victory. And Furia, they still have a little bit of money to work with, but it's not too much. It's not actually that pretty.
Well, 6-4. Big managed to scramble a couple of rounds together. Lost bonus was at the second stage. They have invested with pistols and armor. It's actually a force fight into the next round in his favor, getting the job done. Hyped continues to deliver with this AWP. And k1to, a bit of a freebie towards the end, right in the back. As round number 11 is almost underway. We'll take a tactical timeout first. A chance for Godby to chime in and prepare the boys for what they might be up against here. And as mentioned, it's going to be the force buy. The run and gun mentality of those Tech 9s, some basic utility behind them. They've had great success towards B. Maybe they try their luck there once again.
4 smokes make it 5, as well as all of those Tech 9s. Could be another one of those B hits. We saw how well that worked, but I doubt they're going to be given that same gift of a smoke from k1to that we outlined in the last time that worked.
Yeah, k1to's got to change up his defensive utility if he wants to stop any kind of B play, and it does seem
They
like
got 3.
are headed there. Oh, 3 people.
Oh, so aggressive from tabseN. That will change your plans.
Yeah, they didn't see that coming, did they? That's a great little maneuver there from the in-game leader. Gets the information and the opening frag. Buys a bit of time as well. Crimbo, lovely shot through the smoke. I didn't see Art coming though. Spotted the gap, he'll take it, but Hyped ready to respond, and they'll have a 4 versus 2. KSCERATO and Safe remain. Sure, with a bit of utility, but almost no chance of doing anything with this.
Yeah, all of that utility, however, a great deal of futility for Furia. Smoke towards the side of the site. Safe to provide the second. It's diligent. It's very telegraphed, and it's heading short. So
it could find a plant.
We've got about, what, 10 more seconds on this before you start to see a bit of a fade. Nade, could deny. It's Safe. Oh, he just got tagged. That M4 spray softens him up. And the combination 2 bullets and a nades, denies the plant and makes it a whole lot harder. Well played. That's a typical big handling of the situation.
I love the early opener from tabseN, though. To just run down there with the MP9. He recognized that FURIA was likely to call some kind of B play, and he just takes that space with force. He has a weakened weapon anyway, so even if he dies, it's not the end of the world to lose that MP9. And then FURIA, they're just forced, they're funneled back towards A because they have no idea what space is available for Big on the B side.
Has to be the eco now. Julies are out, P250s too, but just gonna be having a meeting in T-spawn for now. Probing towards middle, a 5-man attack that's gonna try and snowball this one. If they can find a quick kill in middle, you never know, but no CTs lying in wait.
Yeah, Art's gonna flash. I wonder how much it catches hype though. Oh, it doesn't matter. He's actually been run down. Hype, why are you still here? How is he alive? He gets around the corner, gets the repeat. This is nuts. Problem solved. Crimbo's here, and I just can't quite believe the faith in his team to stick around.
I'm shocked he's alive still. Yeah, that repeak is so bold. That's going to be something that teams have to start really keying into, that hyped repeaks every angle. There's not a single repeak in the game that I haven't seen this guy like. Doesn't matter if there's a molly, a flurry of Tech-9s running at him. It's working for now, and we're getting excited for him because of it, but that was definitely a riskier play.
Different universe. He doesn't go for the slightly right angle. He just hugs the wall with that shot and gets a collat.
Yeah.
They were hugging it, 4 of them charging at him.
Well, guns out and about once again. FURIA to be challenged in the B lobby once more. It's dropped to find the head of faveN, but a response comes through. Keto with the AK-47 holds strong towards B. And Art trying to see if there's anything given away through that smoke. Everything calms down for a second here. Hyped. Once again, rotating back in towards A, and that looks likely where FURIA will finish up here. The flashes, smokes deployed, and I think they're going for it.
Yeah, really good flank from Keto. Come back to it as Hyped does catch the tail end of the assault. Art cut down to size by the AWP, and one of them so low. Safe cannot afford to go for the plant. The nade onto the head of the planter leaves KSCERATO wanting, and Crimbo will finish it off. Very hard for the remaining 2. It's basically just Yuri, and he's not anticipating the speed of Keto's flank. A nice find on that, which puts it all onto Hype, but a combat AWPing to close, and a 7th as they do take the lead after what was a bit of a bleak start. Big Clan, they won the pistol, conceded that second, and ever since then it felt like they were under the thumb of FURIA.
Well, they found some great success now, stringing a few rounds together. It's actually 5 in a row now for Big. It all started with the opening kill for Drop as well. Lovely anticipation of faveN being down there on the floor, but Hype delivering with the AWP. Great utility usage towards the plant spot. And it is going to be round number 14. Big looking to close out the half in the lead if possible as they hunt for their 8th round here. Back towards B we go. Good grenade though, deployed towards the entrance.
Counter flashes are good too. He wants blood. Smoke's a bit off-putting. We'll get an incendiary towards that boost. It's a bit early, but it's working. Forces more utility out of FURIA. They really want to take this B stairs control. It seems like a crucial component in their calling. And they're going for the boost. Oh, we want to do this right. Otherwise, it's good night. Drop. Meets Keto. Pop flash. Oh, pop flash looked good, but Pig's ahead of it. Will they clear faveN? They have a Molotov on Art.
They might not expect him. Keto's usually the anchor there. Oh, he swings out, thinking that the flash is going to help him, and that actually gives a huge end to FURIA.
Yeah, that was exactly what they were waiting for, and now Crimbo's been jiggled out as well. They don't have to rush this. Bit of a miscommunication as 3 smokes litter the site. A Molotov as well for good measure. Well, that might slow things down.
Could do.
Might.
Well, Art will see if there's any opportunities available to him. As he negates the smokes here. Looking for any pesky CTs on the other side, and if there was a man for the job, Art would probably be the true candidate here. The shot, but Art will find the first head.
Oh dear, this is getting scary, getting scary. Hype does take down Art, but loses his head in the process. An immediate trade out of KSCERATO and puts Crimbo into a very unfavorable clutch. Nothing for him to do. He might have a chance onto safe, but he's playing it safe.
Fancies it, Crimbo starts out towards the side, but KSCERATO takes him down. Round 14 lands in favor of FURIA finally. Opening that B bomb side again, stopping stopping the flurry of rounds 5 in a row for Big. As we enter number 15 here, they'll have plenty of money to buy into this one, no problem. Maybe a tactical timeout to decide what they'll be doing in this final round, but there's k1to opening frag, but the pop flash didn't work out for him.
Just peaked a little bit early before it actually went off, and that gave FURIA such a great way to bust this one open. You can see that they need this B space. It's been the only thing that's been effective for them, and once again, they're going to be pressuring k1to early on. But k1to, nice shot right through the smoke, but yeah, that's not too different from last round. But actually, the double up from Hype does turn the tides well in their favor.
Yeah, it's going to be an uphill struggle now, quite literally for Art as he catches a nade on ramp. Crazy spray from tabseN. You can see he's fully abusing the silencer. No fear in his spray through that smoke. Ah, low HP, but still finds it. Hype, he's vulnerable. Forced away by the flash as Art's coming. Over the Molotov. Good vision from Hype.
Not much left to do here. 4-on-2, dropping KSCERATO will try and fight their way back into the round, but it is looking bleak. It's up to drop to try and find the first kill here. The significant damage can't convert. Here comes the backup, and there it is. 4-on-1, KSCERATO. Nothing really left to do in this round apart from pad stats. 50 seconds to work with, but yeah, Big have done it. Another huge deficit to open up this half, but back on their feet, and they'll actually take the lead at halftime, 8-7. A great result, all things considered.
Now, I'm no skin expert, but I saw someone say that the Titan Hollow is up to 70k. That can't be right? I think if you have it unboxed now because of its
probably
rarity,
if it's there unapplied.
So you could say that he has $280,000 of stickers on his AK there.
Doesn't matter.
It's 8-7.
He's in the dirt.
We're going to wrap it up and bring it right back after the break. Grab yourself a drink. Stay hydrated, my Hydro homies, and see you in a minute for more Counter.
From a planet, the only one that got A's on them. My team got trophies and medals for rolling tanks on them. I'm rocking them Stone Cold, Undertaker, and Kane, homie.
Run them up, run them up. I run with some goons, they pulling up. Looking for a problem, ooh, that's us. We get on the field and run them up, ayy, run them up, run them up. I run with some goons, they pulling up. Looking for a problem, ooh, that's us. We get on the field and run them up, ayy.
Ain't no breaks, we a 4-5 series. I'm a dog, got that K9 in me. Count the calls, y'all boys worth no pennies. Who else like us? I don't see none any. New drum back in the way. All place that rotate. Y'all seem gon' locate. I ain't catch no win of that. Snap pass and I run it back, and they jump man is a running back. Oh, ain't no holding back, so here I go. Gas like BPA, out my way. Play too smart with a GPA. Keep it brief like a black suitcase, and there ain't no time. Hold up, it's too late. Ah man, we ball hog no ham, and I know it ain't fair, but we just do not care. And all y'all staring while we
run them up, run them up. I run with some goons, they pulling up. Looking for a problem, ooh, that's us. We get on the field and run them up, ayy, run them up, run them up. I run with some goons, they pulling up. Looking for a problem, ooh, that's us. We get on the field and run them up, ayy.
look in my eyes, you seeing victory. We ain't taking L's, death to our enemies. You see the drip on me, you cannot get with me, you cannot stop me. Sit back and watch me straight to the top. When we drop, you better join us. Boy, we hot, money in the bank, yo, we ain't playing. You should've listened when we said we staying. We ain't going nowhere, we ain't got no fear. Sit back and take notes, cause homie, we get hit. Let's get ready for the rumble. All y'all welcome to the jungle.
My God, he's a viral! The best in the game!
We're back in business, and so are Big Clan as they look to try and take us to 3, take us the distance. FURIA starting now on that CT side. Vertigo, it's their pick. It's an attempt at a punish pick, but Big managing to make it at least a competitive half. A big slew of defensive rounds at the second half of the first half. Well, we'll find a better way of saying that one day.
It was just a great game of adjustments for Big there. After the first handful of rounds, the FURIA wins. They recognized they had to put a stop to that B control. They did that, and they ran away with the rest of the half.
Well, here we go then. The Panthers on the hunt for the 2-0. They are trailing 8-7 on the CT side, and it's going to be a B attack coming in from Big Clan. Run boost over to gain information and bait out some utility potentially, but it's down to safe. The bait and switch and drops position here, trying to buy time and space for a spray down.
Yeah, decoy just in case it was a smoke that would really rumble their plans. Now they can line up their molly, double smoke, safe, takes the first shot. He hits it, tabseN's gone. Drop needs another and delivers. Double from Drop. This has just fallen flat as a pancake on Shrove Tuesday. Yes. 5 from FURIA.
Indeed, it is going to be the clean sweep. A lovely setup there as FURIA bait them into an awful scenario. First shot from safe connects, and then you had the setup there with the USP. Perfect flashbangs deployed at the same time as well. Nothing they could do, and they don't even get close to a bomb site here. Look how blind everyone is. So much aggro. 3 players lying in wait, and no plant comes through. 8-8. FURIA tied things up, and the force buy and response comes in early.
Watch for a mid play from Big in this one though. Hype's got the molly. They love the glitch molly. They use it on so many different plays, and that's generally how they try to squeak ones out like this.
Okay. Faven's got something cooking. Broke the glass for a reason and lining up for that mid take, and will be supporting them from a spawn smoke.
Actually, it's like they're focusing on B a little bit more this time though.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna probably enable them to get. Oh, it's actually like a B fake smoke, and then they hit it. Yeah, they're going off it into that B site. Bomb spews out of Crimbo's face as KSCERATO. How has he gotten the double and gotten away? Oh, Big hopes wane as Art coming in hot. Nice from Keto to make something out of that, but yeah, that is a very telling round of how this second half may feel for Big.
Yeah, that force buy does nothing for them once again, trying to attack that B bomb site, but not getting much further than the top of the stairs. Has to be the full eco now, and a chance for FURIA to find double digits on this second map, as mentioned. Looking for the 2-0. And not really much can be justified in terms of purchases. They go for a couple of deagles, no armor, no nades, hoping to find a couple of crucial kills, but very unlikely they find much more than one. Heading towards middle. CT grenades towards T-spawn. That's a little bit of damage there, but ultimately Big now working out where the best port of approach will be. It's going to be nades down towards the A ramp. And no one has to commit or hunt for information there. Just have those crossfires up. A guaranteed round, at least it should be for FURIA.
This is the first time that FURIA are actually playing Vertigo in the new year, and they're looking pretty sharp on it.
Yeah, no doubt. It does feel like a map that really would lend itself to their, in particular, their T side. We got to see some of that.
They used to be so good at this map. I mean, during the online COVID era, you would say that this was probably their signature map, actually, as they were able to win a couple of the domestic competitions. I think the most memorable one was when they beat 100 Thieves with the triple boost here at Yellow.
Yeah.
That was something that nobody has really used since then. But all right, Crimbo's going to chime in with a single kill, just inflicting a little bit of damage. And you can't count Keto out. I'll say that. He's been really sharp. His mechanics have looked like the strongest on Big. Him and Hyped, but not going to happen when he's looking the wrong way.
Well, there we have it. Pretty clean round there for FURIA. Big do get the one frag, but here comes the all-important first gun round of the second half now. AKs across the board for the Germans, and in terms of firepower for FURIA, they're just kind of working out their next move. Do they want to bring out the AWP? Doesn't look like it. So 3 M4s, make it 4, and then an MP9 to boot. So round number 19 underway. Full buy for Big, and we'll see what their intentions have in store.
Lots of early action for the CTs. You can see Art burrows deep into a forward position, playing around that smoke. tabseN gonna have to be aware of that. Lots of teams got good nades and smokes to flush this out. Yuri's actually throwing out one of his own, the same as the previous, this time a smoke grenade. You got a decision to make now, is fight or flight. They opt for the former. A nice first. tabseN does eliminate the threat of Art. Yuri quick to the trade onto Keto.
They're happy with that trade. That's an MP9 going down for an AK-47. Significant damage inflicted. Big spray down opportunity. Yuri good for one, but tabseN, he gets his third frag of the round now. They've got the man advantage. Down to KSCERATO and Drop to try and pull this one back. Minute on the clock. And it's Drop who might find first contact here towards scaffolding. Faven is actually in CT spawn. KSCERATO's missed it.
He is quick though. Faven surely has the power position now. The bomb into B, and he can just essentially control the entire rotation. Just going to be dipping between the two options. Doesn't want to overextend. Doesn't need to give him anything.
Certainly not.
That's unlucky. Just timed, Crimbo.
Yeah, it doesn't change the outcome of the round, I would say. Looks like they'll just be saving up, scavenging for upgrades here. AK-47s, any dropped utility, and the round will be going in favor of Big here. But excellent work once again. Big will be posting their first of this second, and 2 players surviving as well. tabseN with 3 beautiful kills there. Great trading.
Yeah, colossal from tabseN. Just single-handedly throwing the round on his back. Pulls Big Clan into their first T-side round. We need more of those if we want to have a competitive second half, but certainly the scoreline reads as it stands. As 2 teams rather hard to separate. This was the tabseN 3-piece. The second especially here. Oh, lovely work. Just a single round separates them. It's been hard to separate them throughout that first half. Of course, that run of defensive rounds from Big kept them in it. Now it's their turn. Open play for safe.
Pretty slow approach, though, from Big, yet again. They're just waiting out that early utility from FURIA. Not really as bold to take that lower B ramp space that we saw FURIA going for in the first half. They have a much more standard approach to their default, more of a 3-1-1 sort of style. I think Hype right there is lining up the glitch molly, though. Yeah, that'll burn Art right out of the position, and it does look like Big is going to be going for one of those tricky plays, but they first have to meet Drop. It's got a great angle, but Faven is quicker on the trigger, and there it is.
Yeah, Art Force flushed into middle, spotted as flashed. Oh, look at it! A beautiful sequence out of Big Clan, and there's more where that came from. Molly, smoke, bit of an awkward smoke, but the mission certainly, oh, going to be accomplished. Yuri was tagged up on the edge of that smoke. KSCERATO still a threat.
Oh.
How does he get 2? He will, oh, he dinks him! A different universe, perhaps. He could have got 3 there.
That was nuts. Well, Yuri's got a chance to do something with this. 2 players tagged up. He can find the first. This one is doable. Swing player towards Catwall, but they're not giving anything away. Looks like he might be out of luck here. The HE grenade might be able to do something, but he gives in, allows the round to go in favor of Big, and that's going to be double digits as well. Money in a questionable spot after this as well. Having saved the AK, there is a buy there, but very nice round there from Big. Focusing on that mid-take once again. The glitch molly, the well-placed smokes, stifling for the CTs, and great shots coming in from Faven there.
Big are just a different team when they can use that molly. It actually unlocks their T-side completely. We saw them play Heroic just the other day, taking it the full distance, all 30 rounds, 16-14. And yet at the Blast tournament, it wasn't quite the same thing. But it really goes to show that it is a key part of their game plan It really gives them so much freedom. And you know what? I'm cool with it. I like it. I like it. It's actually just another element to the game that is a little wonky, but
it's a Vertigo exclusive.
Yeah, when mid is so boring otherwise, just give me some reason to look at it.
Oh yeah, baby. tabseN gives us a reason to look at that. KSCERATO down and out. He was one of the two with a fighting chance. Smokes are quick, as is the hit. Ready for the commit, 3 up and ready to rock 'em and sock 'em. Not much for Drop to do, it's just a USP, a hard clear for k1to, and job done.
Yeah, excellent work. Didn't have to break a sweat this time. The B-take very successful. Wasn't the force buy, just an over from FURIA. Slight partial investment around the saved AK-47. Still have money going into that next round, where they'll have $2,400 in terms of loss bonus. So trying to find some exits if possible. They'll boost Art up at the bottom of the A ramp here. Looking to hopefully upgrade to an AK-47. There's no real reason to hunt here. Sure, they've got an AK, but is it worth it?
Okay, hyped. Preemptive wallbang towards that, very close to that position. It's one that when we first saw that box, started to think that would be the absolute god tier flank hold position, but I swear it just very, very unpopular.
They lowered the skybox on that area, so you're stuck in a crouched position there. Before, when Vertigo first came out, you could stand and you could maneuver a little bit better, but now you're just locked into that crouch spot, and you're so easy to get trade. It's so easy to trade that guy now.
Yeah.
So tactical timeout. Gary has the chance to chime in here. Like we said, money is okay, but Big starting to run away with his second half, looking very proficient in the gun rounds. 3 in a row, one by virtue of explosion as well. Hyped will have the AWP, and will we see one on the CT side? Looking to get back into this after winning the pistol and the follow-up conversions, but it's been pretty quiet since, and there will be a distinct lack of the AWP on the CT side. It actually Art on the MP9. He can make that weapon work, but it's far from ideal. Round number 22 underway here. Big trying to take us to a third, and looking poised to do so, honestly.
Yeah, they have some serious momentum going their way. And this time around, really similar default. Expect FURIA to likely throw some flashes through the ladder room roof. He's probably going to be helping this ramp take out, but that's if Big can even move forward, because this is a great amount of utility from FURIA being deployed, and Big are taking damage right behind it too.
Ooh. No, it's hanging on by a thread. Yuri, the first to tug it. As Hyped goes down, and that's a big casualty for Big Clan. Oh, there it is. There it is.
He did the thing.
That is a large casualty.
There we go. So it is indeed a 5-on-4. A key frag to find. FURIA making his way towards middle, undetected right now towards construction.
Oh my
That's
God.
a double kill.
It could be more. Oh, he's ready for safe, but KSCERATO adjusts. They need at least one out of these B players, but KSCERATO's so vigilant, so strong, and he even seems kind of prepared for this potential. Doesn't overextend, doesn't step the mark.
They need to keep this clean as well. One can go down, that's fine, but they need to play this properly here. Money is not great. Want to upgrade one of those MP9s to an AWP. The k1to's looking sharp. Shut down in the end, though. Excellent round from FURIA. Must win, I would say, the way this one was going. And they do recover the AWP, the AK-47 as well. And it will be 11-11. We're all tied up.
This sets Big up so well, though. If they're able to just bounce back, win this round, it's going to be a slew in their favor, because you already mentioned the fact that the economy, it's not looking good for FURIA. This is a must-win for them if they want to actually just close this game out in my eyes.
Ooh, and that was the frag from KSCERATO. The rest just crossing that finish line. Yuri immediate to that trade, not letting it spiral. Ooh, good spread. Art licked down a little.
FURIA here might have a chance to throw the flashes this time. FURIA giving up a little bit more space towards ramp, not exerting as much pressure at the bottom of it.
They still win that info, though, and it's going to be held by Hyped. Got to be very careful. The line drawn in the sand by that AWP. Don't overstep the mark. And look at the power of this hold. Art staring at the cracks and crevices. He's going to get info, surely. So much hanging in the balance. Spotted now. Will surely want to get the smoke out. tabseN charging. He's got some pace behind this. A good frag. Crimbo as well. Need more from Drop. He's got to hold on. Good molly. Forces him to respect it. Trying to deny a potential plant, but pushing back his KSCERATO. Molly seems well placed. It's a bit shy. Oh, lots of problems now for Big Clan.
Yeah, they have to try and recover this one. Still time available, but only flashbangs remain. CTs rotate over. Bomb is still here at the ramp.
Yeah, Keto's so hesitant. Even though there's a bit of a smoke down, he's not going to be guaranteed to get that bomb down safely, especially with your HP as it is.
It's almost impossible if they let the smokes fade, though.
Yeah.
Oh, they might have missed their window here.
20
What's
seconds.
the next play? How do they get this bomb planted? 15 now, as we'll see Hyped waiting
Save?
for an opportunity to strike. No, they have to go for it, but this looks so unlikely.
Oh, okay. Favor needs the plant. No way.
Got it.
No one can stop him. KSCERATO down. Bomb 2. How have Big Clan managed to resuscitate hope? And yeah, Safe is out of there. Big Clan with just a second to spare, get away with it.
That's wild.
They just lulled FURIA to sleep there a little bit. I don't even think FURIA expected that. They probably started second guessing Big, maybe rotating towards B, towards middle, some kind of flank, and they just went dry, and it worked. And sometimes that's what it takes.
Jeez. Couple of opportunities there, though. Taking the bomb down en route, but the well-placed flashbang made it very tricky. They couldn't find the killing blow. Bomb gets planted with a second to spare, and Safe let's take some more conservative approach. Saves the AWP. We say goodbye to those cones.
I will say that bold call from tabseN to actually get Favin to leave the ladder room, and then they just dry approach from ramp. This double swing between tabseN and Crimbo to catch off Art and Yuri, that sort of opener, that is a very strong read from him, that he was able to take that much space without actually alerting FURIA to their presence.
And that was a must hit from Hyped as well. You know, KSCERATO, he comes back through, gets one, and if he does allow KSCERATO to get away, it's a very different round. So Hyped, an integral shot, connects it.
But a very difficult task ahead of them now. Money's broken, but they've saved the AWP.
Oh, he's got a good spawn for ramp if Safe wants to take it as well.
So it looks like they're going for the full eco. I'm not seeing anything purchased here really at all. Hoping that Safe can do something miraculous here. Could go for a fast mid pick, or as Alex stated, down towards the A ramp. See what he's got in mind, and they will invest a little bit more than expected. A CZ and a Deagle. A little bit of utility behind it as well, and the AWP heads towards the A side of the map.
Going for the all-in maneuver, perhaps. Yeah, flash, peek, and a T-smoke to stare at. Flash for good measure. Walking mid. There's not going to be much resistance here. In fact, it's a completely wide open gap. Molly CT, kill the defensive hold of Drop, and now all on that USP. This is the perfect find and identify of that path of least resistance. Nice from Art on the clear.
Might just be better off saving that now. AK-47 and AWP. Pretty good little haul to take into round number 25, and that looks to be the case as well. So well handled from Big. Didn't give too much away, just a single rifle, but they were going to be buying up regardless. So now, objective is hold on to this weaponry. The same boost coming in towards the bottom of the A ramp again. And we'll see if Big fancies a little bit of a hunter. Their money's not really that established. I would say they probably just leave it at here and allow them to save the little they have.
Well, Big 13-11 up. That is an interesting development. FURIA have had a hard time actually stopping any of those mid plays. This was another example of them going for that. Obviously against the weakened buy.
Yeah, and you can see Drop had no chance there whatsoever. Watching the rotations with Crimbo, but taking out at CZ, and we get it to round number 25. Big in touching distance of taking us to a third. But they are on the T side here of Vertigo. And it's a strong setup now for the Brazilians. They've got everything they need, including that AK in the hands of KSCERATO. 20 frags to his name. And we're off. Maybe focusing towards middle once again. The double nade towards middle. Doesn't connect this time.
Yeah, aggression oof, on both fronts. Safe does get tagged up by Hype, puts him on notice. Nade back does connect as well. Hype. Oh, they're going for a run.
Yeah, they are.
Oh my god, this is Hype. This is hype as hell.
Kito's got a pinch at the same time at the bottom.
It's a brave maneuver to deploy
Okay,
this one.
Faven launched round and fragging. Massive opener for Big Clan. Art, close. Stepping, turns the flash. Need a double. Oh, and he's rumbled them. Still got a chance onto another. Crimbo brought solo. Finally goes down. Can Safe do anything more? He's not got the health for this. He's going forward. An offensive defense. Upon the fade, he's a dead man. Crimbo wanted a look. Hyped. Posted on the jiggle. Now the swing and the frag. It's found. Big return to the lead in this round.
So do they want to commit? They could slow things right down here, but the utility suggests otherwise. Crimbo with just 7 points of health at the front of the pack here. Defensive smoke and incendiary to slow down their approach, and it will be Drop finding an all-important kill towards a low HP Crimbo. 2-on-2 now.
This is intense. They're going for the boost. It's going to be rumbled. Great from tabseN, but will they expect a second? Yuri forced to dismount. Flash and push is the idea. Hype needs to hit this, and he does. A big one for the German side as they look to take us the distance. FURIA on their map pick, running out of chances, running out of money.
Man, the run boost to kick things off right there, and then Big, they get a little bit excited. They run right through the gray screen, up the stairway. Art almost bringing it all the way back, but they're able to hold their composure, the Germans that is. They are looking like they are gonna send us to a third here. This has been that was such a close round.
tabseN there with a key frag to deny the boost. And you're right, the run boost on the T side. It's a brave maneuver, but one they stick the landing on in more ways than one. As we'll see round number 26 come through. And I will state, Art bought into this round before we even got there. The first second, he invested in M4 straight away, so they might be going all in here. He's under $100. KSCERATO will join in with the M4A1S, but partial buy otherwise. So Art's trying to take matters into his own hands here. 1 round away from map points. Big looking very good on their T-side campaign. That's now 3 rounds in a row once again.
It'll come back. Don't worry, anybody.
Haven't seen that woman in a while.
Not a lot of utility for FURIA to work with. Every smoke needs to matter.
Yeah, they know Art's close. You can see the molly, they are nervous. That's one of the 2 M4s in play and already very aggressive posturing. Hyped is so desperate for this fight. It's not one that favors him. He's got support. I understand where the confidence comes from. Oh, that was nearly the disaster. It still can go wrong. Yuri, though, doesn't connect, and neither will the P250. Everyone can relax, as that did get a little sketchy for a while.
Certainly did. Down to KSCERATO to try and save the day here. Be joined by Drop, who has the 5-7, but back towards B we go. Fast paced as well. Using the buddy system, they're assuming this one is open. They would be right as well, but the CT seem to have an inkling of what's going down here. Drop would need a double kill. Set up with the flashbang, has to swing off it. Gets nothing for it. So there we have it. KSCERATO would have to do something unspeakable at this stage. Bomb planted, finds the first, but FURIA will shut it down. Map point for Big.
15-11, and Art investing fully into the previous round means he's going to be hamstrung going into this, but the rest of his crew is looking pretty good in terms of what they're buying up into. FURIA calling a timeout, trying to put things together after an unsuccessful lower ramp pop. They tried taking all of that space away from Big. It felt possible. They were dancing right on the edges of those smokes for so long, but Big, they just held their nerve.
Last timeout called.
Yeah.
Last chance for Gary to get the boys in line. You can see there's a lot of conversation happening there. Now the time has elapsed. It's all up to the 5 players in the server.
We'll need 4 in a row on their CT side, which has looked weak. Big running over them as they post 4 rounds in a row. MP9 once again for Art after buying up in the previous. And we're off. Could be the final round of play. Crimbo's got a scout.
Yeah, they didn't need that.
Not sure why, I'll be honest.
So many players with money.
Gotta just be for a singular pick or something, right? Surely.
Got 7K there on tabseN and Hyped. You've operated with
There's got to be something. Yeah. What?
I don't know.
Okay, he's going back. He's gonna grab that.
There we go.
I think it was probably just to try to get the person going for the crane peak, something like that.
Because Hyped was going middle, as he's already kind of got a lot of space. Art has 2 though. They've lost full control of ramp. And now working on the bridge is Art. Product of that nice deep smoke they've been throwing towards that bridge from the top of ramp.
Yeah, I think Big recognize they have to retake this space. You can't give this up so early to FURIA. Everything will be so telegraphed at that point. And Art is the lone defender on this side. If Big find this kill and speed up towards A, it is a free bomb site.
He's dead. Problem solved. Do they really accelerate on this? Hyped is considering catching that cross. He's a bit late to the party now. Or is he? Yeah. Nice one from tabseN. Could be it. It certainly feels like it. It's the 3rd map, a couple of clicks away. KSCERATO and Drop. One spotted out. Hyped will send him down, and this one looks like it's all said and done on Vertigo. Just KSCERATO, and yeah, good damage inflicted. But Inferno looks to be required. As KSCERATO gonna get knifed to finish. tabseN with some impact, baby. And he's feeling fine, feeling good, as they do take FURIA's map pick away from them. Maybe GodB wasn't all smoke when he was talking about their Vertigo.
Really excellent performance from tabseN on the T side as well. He came out all guns blazing there. That had it all as well. The run boost, the mid takes, the glitchy Molotovs. It was a real great showing from Big, and fills me with confidence for their 3rd map.